Hey pilots, welcome to another exciting episode of War Robots Domination, a series of helpful gameplay tutorials designed to help highlight the tactics and strategies that I use to help tip the scales in my favorite game, War Robots. Each episode will feature a handful of battles along with helpful commentary that'll provide insight as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I'm your host, Gotchure Beacons, and I've been playing this awesome game for a few years now, and I've learned a few tricks along the way that I'd love to share with y'all. You'll notice that although my hangar is fairly basic and at lower levels, I've been able to climb it up to Expert League. So I believe that you'll find my tactics will help you do more with less, which can be very helpful with today's economy in the game. I should also mention that this is my second account, so don't let my career profile stats fool you. This is actually my baby account. But it sends a great message to pilots who feel they need to chase the current meta in order to be competitive in battle. Because you don't. Wise gameplay can usually overcome any fancy gimmick. A death button is a great example. It can still melt just about any build, and its heritage stems all the way back to nearly the beginning of the game. It's all about knowing when to use it and how to use it. So, without further ado, I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy today's episodes while I walk you through my gameplay tactics and share with you my mindset in battle. I hope you find it entertaining, helpful, and fun to watch. I think you will. Let's start this party by introducing the boys that make all the noise, my wrecking crews. We got the new recruits and we got the old guard. We're going to start off by introducing the new recruits. These boys are fresh on the scene. First out of the gate, we have Flash. He's my Gus Halo Pursuer. And then we got Jumpstart. He is my Exodus Orkin Inquisitor. And then we got Freezer Burn. He's my Ember Pinata Mercury. And then we got the General, my beautiful Trident Fury. And then last but not least, we got Stinger. He's my Viper Shredder Strider. Then we got the old guard. Don't forget about them. They're part of the show. First out of the gate, we have Frick. He's my Death Button Raven with Orkins and Pinatas. And then we got his twin brother Frack, my Russian Death Button Raven with Talumbas and Pins. And then we've got Major Pain, my beautiful Zeus Fury. And then we've got Reaper, my Avenger Bulwark. And last but not least, we got everyone's favorite Buzzkill, my Spark Scorch Mender. Now, these boys are all at level 6 and their weapons are at level 9, but they've climbed their way all the way up to Master 3. So make sure that you cheer them on when you see them out there on the field because they're fighting way above their weight class. All right, guys, let's get this party started. I'm going to call this battle Playing with Fire, and sure I am all the way through. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, Woodish. So, this is the new recruits I got here on Moon, and I opened up with Flash. I found that taking him over here to this left side is kind of fun. Now, someone started firing at me right away. You know, he's got, I think that was a hover, and he's got some... I don't know what they are. Something that's getting at me anyhow. And they're getting me pretty good. But here's what I found. A side dash. There you go. That's what you do. Yeah, those are, what am I saying? Those are Hydras. Hail Hydra. Ooh. But anyway, so when you got someone targeting you like that, side to side is a better tactic than front and back. Also, hugging the wall like this, these little structures over your head will kind of help them block out a lot of that splash, and they'll probably catch it before anyone else catches it. But it seems like every time I go around somewhere on this battle, I'm playing with fire. I got taken out there with Flash, and now I'm taking a Stinger. He is a Viper Strider, and those are what are they? Pulsars are shredders on them. So these are shredders and a Viper. So the shredders lock them down, and the Viper does some melting acid stuff on them. So it's a pretty good combination for sure. It works pretty good. Now they're hitting me again, so I'm gonna go hug the wall. I'm gonna play with fire again. Here's an Ares. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna face him down. Luckily I got a bait on helping him out, so there you go. Always play with fire. There's another, he's got me again. But see how the structure above my head kind of protects me there? So that's what you want to do when you're going to play with fire. Always try to find at least a place. Here, I'm going to go play with fire again. I'm going to go right up there and tempt these guys. They're going to take me out. I should have done that. You know, splash weapons will definitely take out a little Strider like that. He doesn't really have a lot of health power there. So that probably wasn't a great choice. I've been playing with fire this whole battle. I haven't been doing a very good job. So now I'm going to hop under the battle here, under the tunnel here. There's a lot of reds coming down. I'm gonna see if I can do some damage on them out. This guy avoided me. I'm not doing a very stellar job here, but you know what? My teammates are doing a pretty good job. I'm trying to aid and add to the focus fire power. Now I got about 3 reds coming down after me, and I'm probably not going to last this one, but that's okay. We're going to go find something else to go play with. This is Jumpstart. He is an Orcan Exodus Inquisitor, so when he does his jump, he goes into stealth. And obviously a nice high DPS, damage per second firepower here. I'm waiting for the good opportunity. My mate's going over there. I'm waiting. I don't want to just jump in and start wasting a jump. I gotta want to time it. Looks like we're gonna take this one, but here we go. There's an opportunity to go after this Falcon, and well, we won it already. Nice green banner at the end there, and that was always fun. I was playing with fire from beginning to end there, and I wasn't doing a very good job, but you know what? I did dodge some things. I did use some pretty good wall hugging tactics. You can do that, guys, when you got someone raining down some hydras on you, or the aphids or something like that. So that's some good tactics you can use out there, and a lot of good pilots on both sides. I think I was in a little over my head there. Sometimes it does happen with these squishy bots, but if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. I'm going to call this one Pick Your Battles, and I'm going to show you a good lesson in here. Stick around for the end, and I'll try to explain. Enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, November. So, just in case you're new to my channel or new to my episodes, I am on level 6 bots with level 9 weapons. I have climbed this account all the way up into Masters. I've done it by basically picking my battles wisely, being very careful and mindful about who I choose to fight against. I have an original account that actually has much higher level. I'm doing this with the intention to explain and demonstrate that you don't need overpowered builds in order to prevail or at least be relevant in the game. You don't have to have the most fanciest expensive hangers in order to at least contribute to the win or the victory. So I've opened up in Valley here. This is Major Pain. He's my beautiful Zeus Fury. The weapons, the Zeuses are at level 9. The bot is at level 6. I'm in with champions. I'm in with masters. I cannot take these guys out with one shot. So what am I going to do? I'm going to pick my battles. I'm going to pick my battles wisely. I know what I can do. I know how to stay alive. See how that guy with that Ares has been trying to take me down? I know where my target point is. I know if I drop down just enough, they can't hit me. My target point is chest high. So which means if I drop down below that structure, they can't get me. So by having them target me and fiddle with them a lot, look at this guy. He's just waiting for an opportunity to take a chunk out of me. You do that. If you're back there, you know what that is? That's called suppression. I've suppressed that guy. Not really. I can barely touch that guy. Even when I've hit these guys, it's barely chipping their paint. But what it is doing is it's giving them something to think about. I'm going to stay alive just as long as I want to. Look at this. We're a few minutes in. I barely had a chunk taken out. And, if I want to use a health module, even better. I know how to dance his fury around pretty darn good and stay protected. So that's what I have been doing. And I've been just basically whittling away. I've been picking my battles wisely. I'm doing what I can do to at least help my team. Am I going to lead the charge? No. Don't have the ability to do that. I see people complain about overpowered bots or mismatched, bad matchmaking. Yeah, matchmaking can suck and can put you in over your head. So what do? Does it bother me? Not a bit. Look, I even hopped out of the general because I was getting bored. I've already done my job with the general. I can go in and I can see where we need some help here because we were down 4 beacons to 1. It's time to start coming back. I can help take that guy way down. He was threatening our spawn beacon. Can't let that one happen. And then once I help take this guy out, and he's gonna get taken out, I can't do it all, but I know I have mates on my team that can. Now I'm gonna take Frack. That was Frick to begin with. This is Frack. He's my Russian death button Raven. And we are down 4 beacons to 1, but it's time for a comeback. I got one guy grabbing that one back. I got someone going after the center here. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go after their spawn beacon. It's that one right over there. The Frack is the Russian death button Raven with the jump like that. He can go there and grab some beacons. He's a great runner. So now we are at 4 beacons to their 1. And it's toward the end of the game. And you know what this means. Look at them. They're starting to mech out. This is all paid off. But I did it by staying alive, not trying to get in over my head, not take on opponents that I couldn't win. Basically, I picked my battles. I knew what I could do, and I stayed alive to be relevant in the game. Did I help win this game? I helped win it. I certainly didn't lead the charge, but I certainly helped the team move along forward toward the green banner at the end and get that victory. Didn't have a lot of beacons, didn't have a lot of damage, but I wasn't an anchor. And that's what you guys got to remember when you're in there fighting in over your head. I've preached this before, but just do your best and pick your battles wisely and choose your opponent wisely and stay alive and stick around to the end. Don't go in there crazy. Don't get mech'd out. Don't get frustrated. Just be calm, be patient, and do your best. And if you do, you'll get a nice green banner at the end. Thanks, guys. Peace out. I'm going to call this battle Ultimate Sacrifice, and you'll definitely see why as we go through the game here. And enjoy my friends in the background and status as they play their awesome song, War. Perfect for this battle. So this is this episode's Beacon Rush battle. I open up Moon with Frick. He's my Raven here, my Death Button Raven. The double jump gets him right over there. Allows him to take that center beacon instantly. And by doing that, it gives our team a nice big power play on the neutral beacon. And that's what you're always trying to do on Beacon Rush, is get to that neutral beacon as soon as, look at that, we are 4 beacons to 1. Now, if we had just spread the field a little bit better, there we go, 4 beacons to 1. We're all getting go for 5 beacons to 1. Not quite yet, not that easy. We're still against champions and masters and experts, and they know how to fight back too. And they're starting to come back a little bit. You know, if you spread the field wisely, right up the, oh no, they're getting another one back. Well, what you need to do is once you get that power play, if you can press and continue to push toward their spawn beacon, you can really do a good job. But you know what? That first one was a sacrifice. Now I got Flash out here. Flash is another little explosive guy. As long as he has his his stealth ability, then I can do that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to hop in here. I didn't quite get that guy going, but I'm going to go ahead and liberate this one back. Each and every move I do, I'm going for a beacon, a neutral beacon, or one that's closer to their spawn point. And that's what you do in Beacon Rush. Try to see what they've done to us. They pressed our spawn beacon. Never should happen. You should never let that happen. But we left the fox in the chicken coop. So I'm going to go after this one here. I might die doing it, but I'm going to get this one liberated. What I'm always trying to do is, again, I'm trying to get the neutral beacons. I continue to sacrifice myself. It is worth the sacrifice. That's what you do in Beacon Rush. I wish some of our guys would go back to our spawn and actually grab those ones back. But continually going after a neutral beacon or an unguarded beacon is what you want to do. Unfortunately, we have too many mates allowing our home beacon to get set. So I'm going back to our home beacon. I want to get this one go back. So every time I'm on this, I'm on it for one of our neutral beacons or one of our spawn beacons or our neutral beacon. I'm always trying to sacrifice the body in order to get a beacon. That's what you do. And by doing that, you're basically opening a gate, opening a portal to allow your mates to hop in there and close the gap. Hopefully everyone else is getting the same thing. I ended up meching out on this one just to get my teammates a better formidable position. But each and every time I did that, every time I made that ultimate sacrifice, it brought us closer and closer to their spawn beacon. And it got us closer and closer to their spawn area, I should say, and closing that gap. And by able to do that, we had a nice green banner at the end. My ultimate sacrifices did finally pay off. I may not have had a lot of damage that way, but what I was doing is I was constantly opening up portals that were getting us closer to where their spawn area was and allowing us to gain that advantage. Now, I don't think I did the highest amount of damage, obviously. I had a fair amount of beacons, but what I was doing is I was doing what I could do on my end so my team could do what they could do. All those champions, if you see your name, thanks for the game. Peace out, guys. Well, friends, that just about wraps it up for another episode. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw and were able to take something you learned and use it in battle. I add content to my YouTube channel almost daily, so please stop by when you're able and check out the fresh new material. Or just click on an old episode and maybe catch another tip that'll help you up your game. If you like what you see, please tap on the red subscription button and then tap the bell to be notified when new episodes are released. It would also be helpful if you could make a comment about the video, whether it's an example of how the episode helped you, or maybe additional advice to help elaborate on the tactics I shared, or even constructive comments that'll help clarify something I might have missed. It's all good and greatly appreciated. Finally, this game is full of challenges and can create frustration for some who are simply trying to have fun with this awesome game. My goal is to provide you all with helpful information and help reduce the frustration and increase the fun. So, if you feel these videos are helping you, please share them with a friend, someone who you think might benefit from them. Well, that's about it for today, guys. As always, keep 'em blue out there, and I hope to see you on the battlefield. Make sure you're having fun, though, because if you're not, you're doing it wrong. I love you all for your support. Play well. Peace out.